Hey guys, and welcome back. Today I am going to be doing a video on the new Bilt HAMBER Touchless. I am going to compare Touchless against Autofoam. So I'm going to try out a video today doing half of the DC5. Do one half with the snow foam and the other half with Touchless. There's not much difference price wise between the two products, but is it worth, if you have Autofoam, going and buying Touchless? I don't know. So I'm going to try today, see if there's any difference in them, and yeah, have a look at the performance, see how much dirt they take off, see how well they work as a pre-wash. The DC5 is so dirty. I have been trying to get it really dirty for this video, and it is dirty. So yeah, the Integra is going to get washed today. I'm going to try Bilt HAMBER Autofoam on one side, Bilt HAMBER Touchless on the other side. I may get round to try and touch on. I haven't tried it in anything. Say a big shout out and a big thank you to Dan at the Wax Pack. He kindly sent me the Touchless and the Touch On. Just gonna be a quick little video. I'm not going to drag this out. I know there's been quite a lot of reviews on it already. I have used Touchless and I feel like it might be a bit stronger than the Autofoam. We will see. I'm going to give it a go today and see what the difference is. Let's just get into today's video and see how we get on. Yes, both of these have been calculated the proper way Bilt HAMBER tell you to do it. If any of you guys are struggling to work out the calculations, check out the video from Sparklean Autos, which I will leave in the description down below. So a quick recap of the left hand side. I am going to be using Touchless on this side. I'm going to apply quite a good amount and see how it works. So I'm just going to let it dwell for 5 minutes, and I am going to make sure this test is so accurate that I am going to use my stopwatch. At this point I would usually agitate the snow foam with my detailing brushes, but for the purpose of this video I'm just going to let the snow foam do its work. Sorry about the water on my camera. I thought I dried it off. I didn't. But look at the results. It speaks for itself. It's took a lot of the dirt off. It's took a lot more dirt off than I usually would see with a snow foam or a pre-wash of this sort. But yeah, I'm really impressed so far. You did. You did. And now we're going to move on to the other side. Just a recap on how much dirt is on this side as well before we go ahead and apply Autofoam. let's do a little walk around together. This is the touchless side. Touchless did a fantastic job. It's took a lot of the dirt off. There's a few little bits here and there, but for the amount of dirt that was on there, it has done a really, really good job. Now we're moving on to the Autofoam side. In my opinion, I don't think Autofoam lifted as much dirt as the Touchless did on the other side. You will see a few bits and pieces on the camera. You won't see just as much as there was in real life, but there was a few bits more than there was on the other side. I just didn't think it was as impressive as Touchless. And this bit was the worst bit, that it wasn't lifting the dirt here, whereas on the other side there was much more dirt and it lifted every bit of it. I'm not going to judge it too harshly due to the dirt on the wheels, because I think that was my own fault by not getting in as much as I could have. I don't usually do this step next. I have no wheel cleaner left, so this is the next best thing that I have. But I don't usually do this step now, but there was someone trying to get by. I had to move the car, so I thought while I was waiting for them to get out of the road, I would just do this and get out of the way. So I thought I would just spray some korrosol on the wheels and get rid of all the dirt I couldn't get. So it's time to check the water behaviour before we go ahead with the next step. So I did decide to go ahead with Touch On. It was so hard to open. Get a pair of scissors, it will help you out, guys. But yes, you just put it into your snow foam lance. You can do the bucket method as well, but I decided to do it in the snow foam lance. Just spray it on the car as you would with a snow foam. And you can see the beads forming before I have even rinsed the product off. Okay, so first of all we will try the water behaviour with the power hose. And now we will remove our nozzle to try the water just from the hose and see which way it runs off. And as you can see, it runs off quite well, leaving some quite nice beads. Also, a quick question to be discussed in the comment section: are beads overrated? The reason I asked the question is because I don't see many people talking about beads the way they used to. Beads were the be all and end all of car care. Now I don't think they matter just as much. I am interested to know what you guys think, so let me know in the comments below. Okay guys, so that brings us to the end of the video. You can make your own mind up. I personally thought that the Touchless took off just a tiny bit more dirt than the Autofoam did. Both really good products. As always, I love the Bilt HAMBER stuff. Their products are really hard to beat. I find very little difference in the products. Both have good, strong cleaning abilities, a really good pre-wash. I can't really say anything bad about either of them. I think if you have, say for example, you already have Autofoam, I don't think there's much reason for you to go out and buy Touchless just at the minute. And if you have Touchless, I don't think there's much point in buying Autofoam unless you want to change the products up a little bit, but they're basically pretty much the same in my opinion. The only thing is that the Touchless is sugar based, which is supposed to be more environmentally friendly, so that is one thing to consider when you're buying these products. You maybe will change from Autofoam to Touchless in the future, if you want to think about the environment and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, there is a few differences on the bottle, but I did find that they were basically doing the same thing. But that was the comparison of what the two products were like side by side, seeing how I felt myself they worked, and I felt that the Touchless was just a little bit better, and it's a new product, it's made to be better. Touch On, now that is a different subject altogether. I have used quite a lot of hydrophobic sealants, and the thing with Touch On was that compared to some of the ceramic sealants and things I've been using, some of the other hydrophobic sealants I've been using, it left beads, whereas I find with the other ones they sheet off, and I seem to find that nothing really beads that way anymore when you use these sealants. So it was strange to see the beads forming straight away after it. The beads were almost perfect, and I really enjoyed using that product. The durability will be the test. I'll be driving this car this week again, so I'll be able to tell you next week what I thought of the durability and what I thought of the water behaviour, because it is supposed to be raining quite a lot this week. So yeah, that is my thoughts on Touch On. I do like it, I do recommend it. A big shout out to Dan at the Wax Pack again for sending those down to me. Okay guys, so as always, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought. I have got some news coming. Some of you may know if you follow me on Instagram already that I have got a new premises. I know I've just got this one finished and painted and how I want it, but we're going to be moving into a big new premises. We're going to have a shop and stuff. I will tell you more about that in the next video. I think I'm going to start videoing it tomorrow and show you guys what we're up to. That is an exciting one. Going to be a completely new place. Going to have a shop. Going to have a shop that you guys can come into and buy stuff. All will be revealed in the next video. So I'm gonna go home now. It's raining, my feet are freezing. As always guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.